Welcome back to our second half hour. Earlier in the broadcast, we told you about the latest failed efforts to try to pinpoint the source of those reported booming noises in Clintonville. Well, a public meeting designed to share information starts in about a half an hour in Clintonville. And Fond du Lac, meanwhile, is dealing with a strange problem of its own. City crews trying to determine what's been causing a strange odor in the sewer system since yesterday. Now, the Fond du Lac fire chief says they've narrowed down that source to an area near Brook and Johnson Streets.
It's next to a metal recycling facility by the Fond du Lac River. Fox 11's Chad Doran has the latest details for us.
15 feet below Brook Street in Fond du Lac, a mysterious substance is floating in the holding tanks of a pumping station. The substance was first noticed by a fisherman Tuesday afternoon. The man saw the liquid coming out of the pumping station. Public Works Operations Director Stephen Keys says 2 technicians confirmed both the substance and the smell.
This is very milky white substance, kind of like between a petroleum smell and almost toward a sulfury smell.
The fire department placed a boom in the Fond du Lac River to stop the liquid from spreading. Fire Chief Peter O'Leary says the pumping station has been shut down since the leak was noticed. O'Leary says only a small amount of the oily substance found its way into the river. Crews will be spending most of the day pumping out what's left of this oily substance here at the pumping station. Now, Chief O'Leary says they've traced the source back from this sewer line all the way back to a recycling center about a block away.
We went to, with our Public Works to do some testing of a nearby manhole. Saw a substance in the water that wasn't normal. It was a murky white substance. It smelled like it was petroleum based.
O'Leary says he believes the leak is coming from a filtration system underneath Sadoff Metal Recycling. O'Leary says lab testing should confirm what the substance is. Sadoff CEO Mark Lasky did not want to go on camera, but tells Fox 11 the company takes environmental concerns seriously. Lasky says Sadoff is conducting its own investigation to see if it is the source of the leak. Lasky says the company has already paid for trucks to pump nearly 17,000 gallons of contaminated water from the pumping station.
We don't know how much of that is contaminated. Let's just say it was all contaminated. We could have, certainly have an environmental impact on our rivers.
A hazardous situation averted, thanks to an alert citizen. In Fond du Lac, Chad Doran, Fox 11 News.
And Chief O'Leary says the DNR has been contacted regarding the spill. He says the party responsible for the leak will be charged for the cleanup costs.